Alright. Good morning, good morning. Having a good morning. It's almost time to get it in. Hope everybody's day is going well. Starting your morning off right so you can control the spirit of your day. And as soon as you open your eyes, you should have something set up to where it's creating positivity, that's uplifting, nothing negative. This is so that you can generate good energy as soon as you wake up. This will control the spirit of your day. So we're about ready to go in and get it started, letting it air out, which is need some time.
Distracted a little bit.
Oh man. Yeah. I need to go and secure me a seat so I could have a spot out the way from everybody while I'm doing the poses. The cold part is I really want to let it air out because they just had an aerobics class right before yoga. But yeah. Positive vibes for everybody. If you're feeling some type of way, let's get out of that mindset. Let's take advantage of it being a new day. Let's not come across in a way saying that it's the same thing but a different day. That's not true. I heard somebody else say this to me yesterday. You know, this is the same thing, different day. It's like, no, it's not. It's only as different as you want it to be. Doesn't have to be the same thing. Doesn't have to be the same thing. It can be different. It's a new day, so treat it as such. You don't have to be in the same routine of things. Doesn't have to be the same. I'm gonna get it. So I'll be right back. Let me set up.
Welcome, happy Saturday. My name's Lisa, and this is Zumba. Why do you have yoga mats? We'll just keep the door open. Thank you.
All right.
So, yes, time checking prep. Anyone who can take that class, raise your hand. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome. First time in my class?
Yes, I think I found your.
But not my class. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Doing yoga for the first time? This is your first yoga class? Wow.
I do that.
Oh, okay. Your first time? But you know something about yoga. Oh, well, that's okay. You're gonna have fun. Because I take you through all of the poses. I take you through the process, practice, time. So don't worry. Don't worry, just leave it alone. So we're going to start momentarily. I just want to make sure that everyone knows. First thing we're going to do is time just practice, more practice, more practice. So no matter what I'm doing up here, I want you to be where you want to be. I think that sometimes certain poses have different stages, yeah, different parts. And then I give modifications. You choose where you want to be. Okay? Your practice. Listen to your body. That's going to help you. And if you need to rest, child's pose, Vilasana. So, you know child's pose. Oh, you know child's pose. Okay. All right. Child's pose, yes. Don't do that. Okay. I will demonstrate you can stay there. I'm just going to show you on bent knees, relaxed feet. Stay there. Sit bones go back and I stretch the arms up and then bow the head. This is a rest pose. So if you find comfort there,
All right. Let's start the class.
Another pose where
If you're tuning in, join.
easy. We're going to start standing.
I promise it'll be relaxing. Help control the
I
spirit of
know
your day.
all of that just to tell you to get up. Yeah.
It will be helpful.
So we are going to be doing some back bends today, and we're going to be doing them on our stomach. So for some of you, it might pose a challenge. Now, if that is the case, you always have the option to be on your side. Either side, it doesn't matter. When we get there, I'll explain. Another thing you can do, if you brought a towel, you can place it under the abdomen when you're on your tummy in order to get that support. Most importantly, though, when you are on your tummy, if you choose to stay there, it's very important to engage the core, make it firm, almost below the belly, so that you have something to rest on, and it's also stabilizing your lower back. I notice a lot of you just have gym mats available, and I have a couple of mats, yoga mats. If you choose to borrow one, they're here, but I only have a couple. Let's get started. Absolutely. These are sticky mats. The mats that the gym provides, if they're not sticky, especially if you have socks on, be very careful. Be very careful. You're better off actually being on the floor in some of our poses today. We are going to do crescent lunge. So that's a balance, and it has our foot back and foot up. So I don't want you to slide and start doing acrobatic stuff. We're going to find ourselves at the front of the mat in mountain Tadasana. If you have a block, you can use your head and cross. Just keep them nearby. I always like to incorporate them. You're always welcome to bring them. The block will go in between the thighs. Gives you stability. If you don't have a block, that's fine. Right now, what I want you to do is decide if you want your legs closed or open. Play with it a little bit. See how you feel. Make sure you want to rock on the feet too. Make sure you loosen up the feet and they get grounded with the feet. So you dig down through your heels, spread your toes wide, and again, your legs are either closed, pressing into each other, or hip distance apart. Usually this allows for more balance with the legs open. Okay, we're going to go through a breathing exercise. Let's go through the best form of this pose, Tadasana. So if you're standing, however you want your legs, your feet are grounded, your tummy's in, tailbone relaxed, you have a natural curve in the lumbar spine, but you're not overarching, so the knees down, the chest is up, your shoulders are down, your head is lifted. So the arms can be alongside the body, palms touching the legs, or you can open up the arms and have your palms facing forward, but the arms are still stretching straight down. And the head is lifting up, not back. Mountain. So we're going to be here while we go through our breathing. You should be standing firmly, well balanced, and then if you can, find a focal point. I want your eyes to stay steady. If you choose to close them as you're standing, going through the breathing exercise, that's your choice. Make sure you're careful doing so. But otherwise, the best thing is to keep your eyes steady just on one object and just gaze upon it and don't move the eyes. And breathe. So we're breathing already. What we're going to do is slow down the breath. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Good. And then we slow out. Usually, upon exhaling, it's longer than inhaling. So again, breathing in. Exhaling out. Beautiful. You're standing comfortably and all you're focused on now is your breath. Your breathing is important. It's going to help us be present for the practice and connect with it. So, connecting with now. Inhaling, and exhaling again. Nice, steady. Facial muscles are soft. Even relaxing your tongue. You can find those at the root. Relax it. You can keep your lips parted. You can breathe in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Whatever you do here with your breath, that's fine. You can hear for 3 minutes.
If you're tuning in, and if you're new, this is just a yoga time. Participate if you're able, I recommend it. We'll be in here for about 30 minutes. Very helpful, so I highly recommend if you're able to participate. Go ahead. Get some good energy flowing.
So you're connecting with the breath. You should be feeling sensation that you're connecting with the breath. Some energy coming into the body. Then you're feeling other things like your lungs expanding. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat, the rhythm of your heart. Maybe you feel relaxed. Whatever you're feeling now, I want you to connect with that. Few more seconds, few more cycles of breath. Your attention is already clear, you're here. Then you want something not to practice, so set your intention now. Don't pressure yourself, just keep it there as something in front of you, and always use kindness and gentleness to get there. Let's relax your arms. Excuse me.
Please stay tuned for after class if you want to talk. Or if you want any uplifting energy send your way, I'll be more than happy to send it your way.
Circling, so we're going forward, up, back, down, around. Loosening up, away from the fly, reverse the rotation. Feel today, like that day. Always good to be here doing yoga. I think. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take the arms out and reach up down together and place your fingers with your palms up. Stretch the body. Reach up. Push through the hands. Let your hands come down to the crown of the head. Let's do that again. Push up. Put the tummies in, tailbones down. Come down. Let's do some breath here. Inhale, arms go up. Stretching, lengthening. Exhale and softening. We're going to do this a few times. So inhale. Exhale, so we're bending at the elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms, push through those hands. Lengthen. Exhale, relax, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Really stretch and lengthen. Lifting the rib cage. Exhale. Once more. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's take the arms up again. We're going to lean over to the right. Keep your tummy in. Push through the hands. Feel that nice stretch on the left side. Great. Let's come up. Push up. Lean over. The left. Reach and stretch and keep your belly in. Tailbone down. Push through your hands. Let's come up. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, lean to the right once again. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Lean. Stretch. Beautiful. Once more. So inhaling up, I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Lean to the right. Exhaust all of the air out of your lungs as you keep stretching and leaning. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Coming up. And bringing the arms down. Oh, rotate the shoulders again so it feels nice. Offsetting what we just did. Rotating, I know the shoulders doing a lot of work and those stretching and lengthen. You don't have to do it, as you already know. You reverse the rotation. So let's take the arms straight out to the side, palms facing down. So this is a different type of rotation. Still on the shoulders, focus on the shoulders, and keeping the weight of the arms up. They're parallel to the floor, but one straight line. Let's flip the palms up, and then down. So focusing on again. So continue with this motion of palms up, palms down. Notice how it's feeling, what you're feeling, where the activity is taking place. Of course, the weight that you're holding up in the arms, but in the shoulder joint. Keeping those arms nice and strong. I know. When you need to bring the arms down, just bring them down if you need to. You don't have to keep them up. When we hold our poses, we already know you don't have to keep holding. It's not good for you, right? Let's bring the arms down. Let's do some sun salutations. Take the arms out again, reach up and reach back. So we're bending in our back, opening in the front. Our head is tilting back and we're looking up. Palms are facing each other. Let's bring the arms down, but we're coming just back towards standing pose. Take up the arms. Let's do that again. Take the arms out, up, and we'll reach you back. So we're lifting our rib cage and we're bending in the upper middle back. Okay, let's bring the arms down, coming back lifting the head. Let's take the hands behind us, interlace the fingers. So just so we know where that bend is in the back, when we do namaskar. So interlace the fingers, we're pulling down and we're lifting the chest up, shoulders go back and the head tilts. We're looking up. So here our tailbone is down, our tummy's engaged, and we're bending right behind the heart center. We're opening up our shoulders, our collarbones. The neck is long, we're stimulating the thyroid. There's a lot of things going on. Beautiful. Let's put up. Let's bring that lump down. If you had it in between the legs. So we're going to go to the sequence. Namaskar. Let's take the arms out and up and reach back. Now let's swan dive. Fold forward. Drop your head. So really your sit bone should be aiming up. The crown of your head should be aiming down. Your knees are gently bent, so you're not straining the back of your legs. Let's come into a half fold. Okay, lift up the torso. You can have your hands on your hips if you like, or you can take them out alongside the head. Straight out. So here, there's one line running from the sit bones to the crown of the head. You have your arms out, and that line extends to the fingertips. Your tummy's in, and you're in a half fold. Let's fold down. Let's bring our feet back. We're coming into our first downward dog. Oh, here we are already. So here, our hands are pushing us back. The body goes back, the sit bones up, and the heels down. And your head is hanging loosely, loosely. Make sure, shake your head a little bit. Make sure you're not tensing up in your neck. You should be looking back at your legs. And here, if this doesn't feel good, if you have any conditions, please, you know your body. Listen to your body. It's not good to get at your head or the heart. Don't do this pose. Some things like high blood pressure, glaucoma, dizziness. Yes, you shouldn't be here. You can also modify if it hurts your hands and wrists, you can rub your forearms. We're going to be here for a minute or two. Let's cycle the legs a little bit. So we should be getting a nice spine move. This inversion allows the spine to release, and as we cycle the legs, we're stretching out the calves. Again, be careful if you have any shoulder issues, if you have any things going on with the wrists, your hands, you can be on your forearms. You don't have to be in this pose. Cycling the legs is straightening one leg and bending the other. So you're stretching down, keep a straight leg, and bending the other. Beautiful. Let's come forward into our first plank. So what we did, we brought our sit bones down to meet in between our shoulders and ankles so that we're in one line. They're in one line. We're in a plank, like a flat board. And of course you can do this modified on your forearms. So we're engaging the core, a lot of core work in this plank pose. We're pushing up through the arms. Our head is lifted, but we're looking down. The whole body is activated right now. You can feel the work happening in your core. Yes, we can. Right. Let's bring the knees down. Torso, uncurl the feet. Lift up the cobra. So we're going to be in and out of cobra once we get to our belly. That's going to be short. So here, again, this is where we firm up our tummy, right? We firm it up, and we're supported by that. And we're lifting up with the upper body, and we're bending in the upper middle back. Let's move back to child's pose. So here in child's pose, we are able to rest. We connect back with our breathing. And we check in with our body. Ask your body, how are you doing? What feels different? What's the struggle, challenge? What can I do to make any adjustments? Make sure this pose is comfortable. It doesn't have to, it's supposed to be restful, but it doesn't have to be comfortable. So make it comfortable. You can open your legs. You can reach your sit bones don't have to stay down, they can go up. And if you don't want your face down, you can turn it to one side or the other, or you can place your hands one on top of the other and rest your forehead on top. I know I'm giving you a lot of options because maybe one of those are suitable for you. Everybody's different. Make the pose comfortable. Just here for a few cycles of breath and getting back up for more standing practice before we come to our bellies. We've got to stretch out our legs just a little bit more. Rest on the tops of your feet. Let the toes relax and curl your toes. There we go. Relax on the tops of the feet. Stretch straight and the arms are stretched all the way to the front of the sit bone moves back. You really feel comfortable in this pose, like the fetus feels in the belly. Yes? walk the hands over to the left. Just stretching out. You don't want to touch the floor. I understand, but most people wash their hands. So for deeper stretch, you have to touch the floor. But it's up to you. One hand can rest on top of the other, bow your head. Feel that nice stretch on the right side of the torso. Make sure your shoulder is relaxed. Right shoulder should be relaxed. So you're feeling more of the stretch through the sides of the torso, the side of the torso. Let's look up. Let's walk those hands to the opposite side. Only going as far as you would like. One hand will rest on top of the other, bow the head. Let that left shoulder relax. And feel a deeper stretch in the torso, on the side of the torso. All the way up through the armpit, up to the fingertips. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Hands and knees for a moment, just to stretch out the legs some more. Okay, we're going to get there. Don't give up now. We're going to get there. So one leg goes back, the toes are down, and you're really reaching through that heel. So you feel that deep stretch coming from the hip, then alternate. That leg will come under the body, take the next leg back. Toes are down, heel is reaching back. And do it a couple times. I'm sure you didn't stretch all the way out just the first time. But don't overstretch. You can overstretch, so just be careful. So as I said, we're going to be getting up and going right into our crescent lunge. Are we ready for that? Yes, we are. I knew you were. I knew it. Yeah, right. Okay. How do we feel? We're stretching out the legs. They're ready. Let's curl the toes. Back up for Adho Mukha Svanasana. And pick up that right leg. Look like a dog. And just for a moment, we want to bend the knee and let the leg tip over. Or you can keep the legs straight up. If you stay in three-legged dog, your hips stay squared down to the ground. And there's that long line running through the body. From the top foot down to your head. Let's bring that right leg forward. Right in between the hands. Carry it up. Sometimes I need to. Before we come up, take your time. Keep that front knee bent. It's already positioned over the ankle where it should be. Stay on your back toes. Stay up on your back toes and lift. And lift and kind of make sure your hips are evening out so that they're square to the front. There we are. So isn't it better to go into it step by step? That's okay. And if you want to modify, you can bring that back knee down and relax the foot. That's a modification. You're still in crescent lunge. We're going to stay here for a minute. I want you to use your breath to help hold the pose. So here, you're feeling this nice deep stretch in the front of your left thigh or your quadricep, which is going to be important when we're going to do our back bends today. We're going to do bow pose. I didn't mention that, did I? Bow. So we're going to need the quadriceps stretched out. And we're balancing here. So again, you can come out of the pose whenever you like, but keep your front knee over your front ankle. And your back leg is straight behind you, if not down. You can wiggle the foot back a little bit further for a deeper stretch. Keep your hips squared. And your arms are shooting straight up. It gives you the direction for your torso to stay lifted. So you're not really hanging out in your hips. Why does she keep talking? Count to, no, we're not going to count yet. Not just yet. Okay, let's bring that left foot up to the right. Great job. Feel that nice stretch, right? Yeah. All right, namaste. to extend your arms. And complete fold. Drop down. Hands down. Keep it back. Downward dog. Cycling just a little bit more. Making sure your head is relaxed. Now bring the body forward. Go through every muscle plug. We're in plank, yes? Some form of the pose, either on forearms or our hands. Sometimes we like to bring the knees down, and that's fine too. Let's bring the knees down. And upper body, and curl the feet over. So again, nice and firm here. Remember, this is important. We're doing back bend on our stomach. So you're not going to hurt your lower back. You are bending in the upper middle. Collarbone is wide, neck is long, head is lifting, help you lift. You ever seen Cobra? They don't have any hands, right? so we're using more of our head in the upper body, yeah? Okay, let's push back to child pose. Take a little breath, each side of the breath, take a little rest. Check in. How do you feel? We still have side two. And this is all to prepare us for when we come down to our belly to do bow pose. Couple more breaths. So I mentioned, usually it's lifted in child's pose. So if it's not, pick your head up, get that alignment in your neck, and then turn your head to the right and to the left. Just gently, slowly turning the head to the left and to the right. Strengthen the neck, using those neck muscles here. So our head is lifted and we're turning, looking to the left and looking to the right. Now, we're going to throw the toes and back up for Adho Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Pull the legs forward again. And then pick up your left leg, coming into three-legged dog. So again, you can stay here in three-legged dog where there's a line in the body running from the top foot down through the torso to your hip. Or you can bend at the knee, opening up a little bit. Be careful. You should always have your tummy engaged here. So I'm trying to really overemphasize engaging the core, stabilizing the lower back. Let's bring that left leg forward. Carry it if you need to. In between the hands. Let's do this step by step. So the front knee is already over the front ankle. We're staying on the back toe. So you rise slowly, adjusting the hips, making sure that you're square to the front. Raise the arms. Isn't that a nice way to come into this pose? Again, to modify, you can come down on your knee and uncurl your foot. That's a modification here. You're still in crescent lunge. And there's a little mini bend in your back. More importantly, you keep your front knee over your front ankle. Your back leg is straight behind you. If you'd like to get more of a stretch, Just wiggle it, wiggle the back foot. Farther back. Keep it straight. Keep your hips square. Feel that deep stretch now on the right side. Yes? Yes. And breathe. Let the breath help you. And your arms are helping you keep your torso lifted. Palms are facing each other. Let's count to 50. No? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3 and a half, 2, 1. Let's bring that right foot to meet the left. Okay, good job. I know. I'm putting you through the butt. Not a scar. Come on. Go through it. Bend it in the back. So there's a theme today. The bend in the back. Let's fold forward. Keep your knees bent as you're folding forward. You shouldn't be straining behind your leg. You should be releasing your spine. Let's come up for a half fold again. And hold on to your hips. Or take your arms out. And there's that long line in the body. And your tummy's in and your head is lifted, but you're looking down and then folding down. Hands down, feet back, downward dog.
Okay, a few more minutes and I'm gonna wrap it up. And if anybody wants to chop it up, get some good positive vibes going, let me know. Send each other some uplifting, good energy.
I would ask if you could bring them just down a little bit so that that joint falls right in between two joints, the shoulder and the ankles. Let's bring the body down, knees, torso, on the curl of the feet. Lift up. A little higher and colder. Tummies firm. How do we feel in this pose? Is everybody doing okay? Who's not doing okay? Okay. Mauricio's not here, so usually he would say, you know, oh. But really, he's great. He's a master. Let's push back just for a couple of breaths. A lot. So now we're going to, in just a moment, after we breathe and rest, we're coming into our back bends on our tongue. Just very careful. If you have a towel, make sure you get it. I'll show you where it goes. So, if we could just come into Virasana for a moment. Hero's pose. Just for a moment. So, how does everybody feel? Everybody's okay? Who's not okay? Okay, great. So again, some of us might be challenged when we're doing our back bends on our stomach. So, I always carry a towel. And I would suggest or recommend you have your towel with you. There's a practice, you can always use it as a support, when we stretch, different poses, or if you have a strap, that's good, but not for here, I'm just saying. Any props you have, bring them to the class. Here, this will go under your belly, okay? If you choose to stay on your belly. If not, I'll show you how to turn to your side. Let's slide down to our belly. Again, you can place that towel, fold it, maybe 2 or 3 times, right under the lower abdomen. And on our forearms, our hips lifted, let's lift up the cobra. So remember, when we're lifting up, we're bending in our backs. You can feel this. When it feels painful, then we're targeting the wrong place in the back. We should be targeting the upper middle back. Yes? Never the lower back. The lower part of our body is staying firmly connected to the earth. That's giving us our support. Let's come down. Now, we're going to do Superman first. Okay? So let's take that right arm out. Right arm is stretching straight out in front of you. Your head is still lifted. And the thumb is facing up and your arm is not resting on the floor. Let's have some space between the floor and your arm. Maybe a couple of inches. Now here, you can turn to your right side if you like. Or you can begin to bend your left leg and grab a hold of it. So either you're doing this on your tummy or you're doing this on your right side. So you're trying to bring your foot down to your sit bone gently, and you should feel a deep stretch in the front of your thigh for sure. Who feels it? Nobody? Okay. All right. I must be doing something wrong then. Let's come down. Let's push up the pole. So we're going to be in a child's pose and hold. So we're bending in the back, remember. Let's come down. Take your left arm straight out in front of you. Again, remove from the ground, thumb is facing up. And you can right away roll over to your left side if you like. The rest of you, bend your right leg, and if you can, take your right hand back and grab hold of it. Grab hold of your foot or your ankle. And then gently pull down your foot. Pull it down to your sit bone with the hand. So again, you can do this on your tummy, keep your tummy firm, or you can do this on your left side. Anyone feel the stretch in your right side? Okay, good. All right, you shouldn't feel the strain in your lower back, because if you do, you need to be on your side. Let's come back to our feet. Let's go back to child's pose. Now feel how the back rounds here. So this offsets a back bend. When we go to child's pose, after a back bend, our back is almost kind of rounded. There's some natural curves there, but we have the roundness of the back. Let's slide back down to our bellies. On the forearms, we're going to lift up, cobra. We should be resting on the tops of our feet. Bending in the back. Let's come down. Take that right arm straight up again. So again, you move from the ground, thumb is facing up. Now let's pick up the left leg. Again, if you're bending your back already. No, we're not picked up. We're lifting up. The left leg stays straight. Now the left leg stays straight. Straight, just straight. We're moving a few inches from the ground and pull at opposite ends. Right hand pulling forward, left foot pulling back. Then you can do this on your right side. But keep your legs still lifted. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. On forearms, lift up the cobra, still bending in the back. Coming down. Side two. Left hand out. Remove from the ground. Thumb up. Lift your arm. Lift your arm. No, not on the ground. Lift the arm. Thank you. Now lift up your right leg. Just straight. If you can lift up your entire leg all the way up to the hip joint or the hip crease, beautiful. We're not folding the leg right now. We're just lifting it. We're preparing for our Superman. So you should feel a bend already, a gentle bend in the middle back. Let's come down. Now we're going to go into the complete pose. Let's take both arms out in front of us, up. We're not on the ground. We're arms up. We're coming to Superman. Superman flies. Hand flies, catch to the ground. Lift up your legs. So now you're resting on your pelvic bone. And your tummy supporting you, yes? You can be on one side. You can be on one side of the body or the other. Here is where you choose. If you're feeling too much tension or stress in your back, come down come to one of your sides. Otherwise, you're Superman or Superwoman. So we're flying, we're just flying. That's all we're doing. We're pulling at opposite ends, hands forward, feet back. Really strengthening the back, bending in the back. Core work is happening. Okay, let's bring it down. We're almost ready to go, folks, right? Almost. Almost. Now the back feels wonderful after that, right? In child's pose, getting a nice rounding, curving of the back. We're almost there. Couple cycles of breath. Just concentrate on your back, how it's opening, the spine is long, and it's a slight rounding. So you're offsetting the bending that we've been doing by being in child's pose, velocity. All right, let's slide back down to our elbows. Okay, now we're going to bend both legs. And I want you to shrink your knees back. So that now the tops, the soles of your feet are aiming up. And you can do this on either side if you like. So let's take the hands behind us. We'll go outside, back behind us. And again, you can do this on either side of the body. Hand grab hold of an ankle or foot. How are we doing? Again, you can do this on your side if you want to modify on your side. Now, if you feel comfortable here, great. So your feet are pushing into your palm. Now kick your legs up. So your thighs are off the ground. Again, be careful. You're bending in your upper middle back. Yes, be careful. You can do this on your side. You can rock. You're in low pose. Great job. So you feel this bend in the middle of your back, of course.
I can't get my knees up.
Your knees are stretched straight back behind you. Your tops of your feet are pushing into your hands. And you're rocking in bow pose.
Nope. Can't do it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's come down. Let's flip over to our back. Bring your knees in. Now we're unloading our back. We're done with that. That's it. No, happy, right? Still time for a little back practice.
All right. We're going to end it a little short. Let's head up.
Definitely want your feedback after this class. Okay, it might be a challenge for some of us. I mean, half of the country has back problems, so half this class must have back problems. So, but yeah, give me some feedback after the class. But right now, you should feel wonderful. Knees towards the back, and you're just rocking side to side.
Yeah. That last pose I did was called bow pose. I was supposed to lift up my thighs, and that didn't go so well. But you know, I tried. I got a good stretch in though. What else? Let me find somewhere to. Let's chop it up real quick. So yeah. What's going on with everybody? Like I said in the beginning of the video, I hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate whoever that was tuned in. Tyrell, what's up? Good morning. You ever heard of the Indian guru, Sadhguru? Yep, I heard of Sadhguru. I've been studying yoga now since you taught me to tap into my inner being. Well, man, appreciate that, Tyrell. That means a lot. If you got something from this channel, words can't even explain. You know, he's a deep individual. He mentions lots of things to practice. Yep, Sadhguru, he's pretty good. I take in some of his stuff that he says, and you know, whatever that I pretty much whatever I see that is useful and good to take in from anybody, I take in the good and I leave whatever, you know, that I feel that I don't really need. But yeah, I heard of Sadhguru and he's pretty cool. I do take in some of his stuff. Mia, what's going on? I'm trying yoga for the first time, trying to be in better shape and deal with my anxiety. You made it seem approachable. Yes. I mean, a lot of people look at yoga and even men, I would say more so men, uh, look at yoga and think it's not really a manly thing to do. I don't know. Um, I know some that I've met that have come across that way, but hey, don't knock it till you try it. And for me to be as manly as it gets, hey, I'm in this yoga, and from the stretching, from harnessing the energy, and just really generating good, positive energy flow through the mind and body, spirit. It's good. Like I said, don't knock it until you try it, and if you try it, and if you don't feel like it's for you, that's cool too. But at least I would say at least give it a few times. I don't want to say just do it on the first time because there's actually different types of yoga, just like there's different types of ways to cook a certain food. Like I thought I was one that didn't like lobster. Well, that was the first when I first had lobster, it wasn't cooked the right way. So the second time around, when I had lobster that was cooked the right way, that was more to my liking. Yeah, I ended up saying, okay, if it's cooked a certain way, then I will eat it. I will eat lobster. So I would say give things like that 2 or 3 times and see if there's different ways of how it's done and presented. Um, so with yoga, there's different ways to do yoga. There's different levels of yoga. There's they have hot yoga where it's really intense and it's really it gets the blood flowing. It gets you hot. So different styles, really good to know. Mia, you're welcome. Yeah, it's different styles. So even if you try yoga for the first time and you feel it's not for you, you should still recognize that there are other forms of yoga to try. Josh, what's going on? How you doing? This yoga cool and all, but whatever happened to the bowling Olympics, my guy? Yeah. Um. So with bowling, I'm definitely getting it in. Overall, bowling is my thing. So sometimes I might not broadcast it all every time. I might not broadcast it all the time because it is more so a hobby. And also, I still need to find new people to be a part of this bowling competition that I'm about to start pretty soon. So if anybody's out there, you come across this video, hey, I have a lot of things that I have in motion that I would want people to participate in and be a part of. That would be cool to have. can't do it by myself. So it would be nice to have people that are like-minded and that want to be a part of something. Like I said, I have a few businesses in motion. So if anybody's interested, you can definitely hit me up. Message me directly at motivationoneverything@gmail.com. I'm on TikTok, motivation on everything, and I'm on Instagram, motivation underscore on underscore everything. So you can get in contact with me about these few business ventures that I have in motion. And if you want to be a part of it, I welcome you to really see what I have planned out, and we can go over it and see if it's a good fit for you. So yes, help definitely needed. So whatever businesses we got going on in our lives, this is one thing I've learned. I've run a couple businesses in my life so far in the past, and I know from experience you can't do it by yourself. This is not a by yourself process. Team that you need help, you need assistance. So this is something you want to take into consideration of that. You want to be in a you want to have people that are like-minded like you, that want to help you, and you want to build a team to form your empire that you're trying to create. And this is something that I've learned, because if you try to do it all by yourself, you will burn out. It's very possible that you will. So my best advice to you on that is find people, network with other people, so that you can build a good team, so that you can have people doing this over here, somebody doing that over there, and you're not trying to overexert yourself and do everything all at once. That's not a good thing. So we're not trying to burn out, and I did that to myself. So don't do that for you. So on this journey of success or building a business, you can't do it yourself. So I don't care what anybody has told you and said, "Oh, I did this myself." No, you had some kind of help. You had some kind of help, even if you got the help from God. So it's like you ain't just did all this yourself. Now you could take credit for the ideas and the work that you put in. That's cool, but there has to be a process that that other people have to be a part of as well, to make your business grow as big as you want it to grow. So it's a lot of things you can do, but you have to don't burn out. Don't burn out. Why would you do that if you can have somebody that can help you? Do as much as you can. I do as much as I can, and the rest I'm gonna be needing help on to, you know, make it bigger. So, don't you also do music? Yes, I do music. That's a whole different business. That's one of the businesses that I've done all by myself and almost burnt out on. I am successful in it, but I want to make it bigger. So I do need people to network with, to help with that process. So I have a lot of things in order already with that.
Yes, I have an appointment
So
with,
yeah.
huh? Yes,
Oh, hi, hey, how are you?
pretty good. My name's David Malcolm. Hang on a second.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm sitting on one of the bikes for half an hour.
How was the bike?
Well, some good news. it's possible I'm going to be looking into getting some shirts made for the channel. So I am definitely looking forward to that. I'm going to go ahead and check it out and see uh, exactly if it's going to be working out, and I might be able to have something ready to present. And I'm also going to be starting a little fund me for people to donate to help with the channel. Anything can help. That would really be appreciated. It's a lot of work doing this, and I am, like I said, doing everything myself, and it's a lot that comes with it. People may just think I'm just setting up a camera and just, hey, you get behind the camera and that's it. That's not everything. You have to go through filming. You have to go through editing. I do thumbnails. Anybody that knows more of how the process works of creating videos and uploading on YouTube and stuff like that, it's work. It's a lot of work. And I do promotion myself. I do all this myself. I'm about to create some flyers, so that's something I also do myself, to design it and then get it printed out and get copies. It's a process. It's a lot. So yes, a team is needed. Funding is needed. I want new things to come. I mean, it's going to be event planning for motivation on everything. Attire, motivation attire. Uh, it's gonna be. I wanna develop a business where it's a community center for motivation on everything, to really help people uh, and have that face to face, that personal attention that they need to help them overcome everything that's going on in their lives. So I got some things in mind and in the process already working. But like I said, help is needed, funding is needed, all of the above. So today I'm gonna go see about the shirts and see about the designs and see how that works out. And if everything goes well, I can get that started and get that going. Can't wait to share that, and I really hope that it's able to start. The sooner the better. But anyway, if anybody is feeling some type of way, let me know now before I go. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and get a little workout in. If you was a part of the yoga class, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you joining. If not, catch the re-upload and think about actually getting your yoga mat, laying it out, and just looking at the yoga practice. It's going to be on the re-upload. And, of course, the positive talk after. So if you don't really feel like displaying exactly how you feel and what's going on with you, messaging in front of everybody, which I really encourage you to do, because it might not just be me, it might be other people that's able to help you, that's connected to the channel as well. And that's what this is all about, us helping each other. But if you don't feel that comfortable at the moment, direct message me. I encourage you to do that. I am confident in myself that I can get you out of that negative mindset. I can help you get in a better space. I'm very confident I can do that. But you have to be willing to be a part of the process and put in some work. Because in the end, I can tell you the things that you need to do, but you have to do it yourself. I can't I can't do the work for you. Just like if you're trying to work out, I can't work out for you. So if you're joining my workout routines and stuff like that that I have, you have to be a part of that routine. I can't just tell you go ahead and eat this and drink that to lose weight, or do this certain exercise to build muscle. You have to put in the work. Encouraging and motivation is good. That's wonderful. But it all comes from you. It has to come from you. So please understand that and be a part of that process within yourself and know that you can do this. Take it one day at a time and just follow through. Life is too short to not to have what you want, not to live the way you want to live, look the way you want to look. Just achieve everything that you desire in life. Stop wasting time. This is your time now. You can start today. So, like I said before, when you say it's the same thing but different day, it's only the same thing because you made it the same. You have the process to get out of that same routine. So that's why I feel good. I feel good to know this and have that thought process that I can get out of that frame and do something different. I don't have to do the same thing. So that's not true. It's all up to you. The choice is yours. So with that being said, direct message me if you're not willing to message me in front of everybody else. The information is on my channel, motivationoneverything@gmail.com. So, other than that, I'm going to see about these shirts. I'll keep you updated with that with you guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm going to get a little workout. I'm feeling good about the day. Positive energy flowing. So that helps me control the spirit of my day. I encourage you to do the same. If you're feeling some type of way, you can turn it around. Like I was feeling some type of way, I want to say last night, but I woke up. It was a new day. And then I did something to get my mind off of the thought that I didn't want to have. Boom. Feels so much better. So the choice is yours with everything that's going on, with everything that I'm talking about, whatever you really want to do with your life. So keep that in mind. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. I appreciate you guys always tuning in. I will catch you guys tomorrow. New scheduling time for uploads. I already told you the schedule, the new postings. I'm still getting everything in order to make it more interesting and exciting for everybody to tune in. I'm still in the process of that. I know I can do a lot better, so I'm working on that. Catch you guys tomorrow. Stay motivated.